Hi, everybody. This is Diane, and there's Anne Marie. And
Okay.
we're here talking about our kids and how we can improve our kids' lives, what it comes down to, and so that they have more resilience in their life and they're less moody and they're less anxious and they're eager to learn, right? Here's
Yeah.
Brendan. Here's my guy, Brendan. Say hi.
Now.
Who's going into the second
Cheers.
grade, and then my Alyssa will be going into the fifth grade coming up this coming school
And
year.
he's going in the Catholic school.
Yeah, we're switching schools. Nobody
Oh,
understands
interesting.
how they do.
Go on.
We'll
So
be-
tell me, girl, because I think we can talk about all the science, but actually, I think experiences are so much more important. So, what have you experienced with your kids? I'd love to hear that.
Okay, it's been close to 3 months that I've had the fundamentals that they've been taking it. It's been less. It's been like 2.5 months since they've really been taking it. The first couple weeks, it was like, okay, let's give them a little bit here. Alyssa's so hard to figure out what she likes. So she take a little bit here. Well, I don't like it. It tastes like strawberries in her milk. And she's not a big strawberry drinker, even though I had chocolate milk with it. Oh, okay. So I put it with all this other stuff. So her and Brendan have been drinking it every day for like the last 2 months in grape cranberry juice. I guess the grape cranberry juice is nice and heavy, so it kind of masks the taste, so you can't taste the strawberries or whatever else for Alyssa.
Nice. Now, for before you continue, just real quick for people to know, we're talking about the gut brain access protocol, the brain gut access that Axi Amari has, right? So,
Right.
And the cool thing about that one is it is one product for kids, and it has all kind of stuff in there for their brains, for their guts, right, which is so connected to the brain, we know as well, and for the axis, everything in between the immune system as well. It's one little powder, and you can just give it to kids, and a lot of kids actually like the taste. But go ahead. So you've been giving it.
Alyssa's a strange bird. She doesn't like a lot of different tastes. So Brendan automatically drank it, not a problem. With her, some of the days she'll drink it, some of the days it'll be a problem. I found out the longer it stays in the liquid, the taste gets a lot stronger. So it's better for the kids to drink it as soon as you make it. So the days that she doesn't drink it, she comes out of school. I hate this school and this and that. And she's complaining. The days that she does take it, she's a lot friendlier and she's a lot more open and she's a lot more talkative to me.
Nice.
So, it's huge where I've seen that with her. And Brendan seems to be more on the ball with getting stuff done when he's on it instead of procrastinating.
And what has it done for you, girl? Because I think often we look at the kids, but kids and parents live in a system, right? And so when parents feel better, kids do better. And I know you've been on the fundamentals as well. There's an adult version and there's a kid version, right? So, and I know it's done a lot for you too, which is awesome. You want to tell us about it?
When I took the first, the analysis, I thought I'd do pretty good. And I was like at the 4 range and I'm like, what is this? And it's just based on, how I was feeling, how I was being stressed out, how everything was happening.
You mean when you did the assessment
when I did the first assessment, and I didn't believe it. I'm like, I'm working out all the time. I'm feeling pretty good, but it was my mental capabilities. I was really stressed out. I didn't realize how stressed I was, that I wasn't getting that much done. My wheels were turning. I was moving. I was doing a lot of stuff, but I was not completing any tasks, which was kind of frustrating now that I look back at it. Like right now, we're going to redo our kitchen. And I've been dealing with that and dealing with the kids, trying to get them out of school and everything else. And if I wasn't taking this, I would probably be really stressed out. And I wouldn't be getting the sleep that I'm getting. I would be going all different directions, but I'm not as anxious as I would be if I wasn't taking the Amari.
Nice. Love it. Love it. So less anxious. What else have you noticed kind of in your day-to-day beyond the kids? How are you feeling in general?
Oh, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm able to work out a lot better. I'm able to prioritize things and write things down. Before, I knew I had to do that stuff. And if I didn't force myself to do it, it wouldn't get done. So now I'm actually prioritizing getting things done, moving on, getting other things done. I'm moving along and I'm doing a lot better than I would normally do without the Amari products.
Nice. And you look good too.
Oh, thanks.
You do. I know. You look good in your face, but also, I mean, your body. I know you look good.
So far, I've lost 12 pounds.
Woo!
I mean, a lot of it is eating, but I don't want the sugars and I don't want the crap that I would eat prior to. You know, when you get stressed out, you start looking for something, you just eat anything. And I just haven't felt that way. I'm just like, okay, you know, I'll eat something. I'm trying to look for good things to eat, and I'm not really hungry anymore.
Right.
I'm not sitting down eating huge meals. I mean, granted, you do that stuff when you're snacking, or if you're at a party or something, you're automatically picking stuff and you don't realize how much you're taking. But instead of choosing the junk, I'm choosing more the fruits, the vegetables, and things to that effect.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And I love that, girl. And I think so much. I mean, yes, you were 4, but you were really feeling pretty okay in life. And I think with you, it's made a huge difference, right? And I often think about all the other people that are out there that are feeling really not good with mental wellness and how they feel in general with energy and performance. It's kind of not the way the life they want to live, right? And so how much of a difference can it make for them? So I'm curious, in all your experience with Amari, I know it's been really positive. Has there any other stories around you that's really kind of touched your heart? Of anybody you know or that you heard of? I'd love to hear some.
Let's see. There's been a couple, but I've had a couple of my own where I'm always allergic to the pollen outside. And after 2-3 weeks of taking the Amari, I didn't have to take the Claritin anymore. I didn't have to take the Flonase anymore. I was feeling pretty good. Yes. I mean, there was a little bit of time where I had a sore throat, but after that, I was fine. You know, so I could go out there and I'm not having an issue.
Beautiful.
Oh, there's been a couple people where they've had digestive issues where they're feeling so much better now. They're not allergic to the different foods that they were at the time. So, I mean, it's not a cure-all, but it could actually help your symptoms and make you feel better.
Awesome. Beautiful. Yeah, and I was also thinking, I also talked to somebody with a kid with autism, and the shift in mood, even after just a few weeks of taking the product, has been significant, right? And that's a big deal. So we also have other kids who are starting to talk again, but that was one that really touched me. I'm like, wow, it's making a big difference. So I love your story, girl. I love everything you're doing. What's the future for you? What do you think you're going to do in the next couple of months with Amari and with the stuff that you're using? What do you think?
I'd like to at least move up to bronze and be able to affect more people and help them out with their situations and make them feel better.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, right? I was listening to Hip today, Hip Tran on his call, and he's the owner of Amari, and it really touched me how he didn't have to work anymore, right? He was done. He actually sold his company for, I don't know, $2.3 billion or something, like huge amount of money. And he said he doesn't have to work for himself or his family anymore. But he said every single day he gets stories and he gets thank you letter of people and how they've changed your life. And I think we're starting to see that, right? As we are starting to give this to other people too. It truly is a mental wellness revolution. And I know you're on the path of that. And we're just starting, right? It's just starting.
That's the huge part. We're just starting, and not that many people know about Amari. But once everybody starts getting the products and starts using it, I think we're going to take off like a rocket. Yeah. But it's just this part of getting people to see the product and to try it. And for this month, you know, you could try it by just buying the products. You don't have to pay any kind of startup fee of $24.95, or if you want to do a launch pack, it's not going to be the, what is it, $69.95?
Yeah, that's waived, and then you also get 275 points in product points, and you get 200 points towards a trip to Costa Rica. Hey, we want to take people to Costa Rica because it's going to be awesome. So yeah, there's lots of good deals. There's lots of good things happening, and you're right, and yeah, we are going to change the world. And so yeah, anybody's listening, guys. This beautiful lady has gone from years of service in the police department, right? And being a mom and finding a huge difference. And I think this is so possible for you guys as well. And so if this rings your bell, if there's anything like, wow, this is something I want to find out more. For me, that was true. I found out about it and I immediately knew. It was like, oh my goodness, this is something really special. This is a special opportunity but and in terms of also financially, but it's also a very special opportunity to change the world with mental wellness. And that's what it's going out to be for you, for you, dear, for me. And I think it's exciting. So any kind of last messages to all the moms are out there who are thinking about getting their kids ready for school in the fall, right? We have so much ADD, ADHD, kids who are just not comfortable in their skin right now. Anything you want to say to them?
Well, also on top of it, just to say, I've heard a lot of stories about friends who they say that their child was on Claritin or something else, and it was making them bounce all over the place. If you could get them off of Claritin, where they're not having allergic reactions to any of the outside environments, you could get their gut balanced and they feel better, they're going to go into school a different person than they were this year. And it's going to be better off, and it's going to be a lot easier for the parents to deal with them next year once they dive into school. A year older, a little bit harder, and everything else. And then the best part is you try doTERRA, it's risk-free, right? Because if you try it and it doesn't work for you, keep all your packages, send them back, and you could get a whole Amari, and you could get a whole a refund for the Amari products.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, hey, okay, let's do it, guys. So anybody listening, come on, let's. I'm going to invite you to actually reach out to hey, to hey guys. Good to see you. I'm going to actually invite you to reach out to this beautiful lady because she has some specials as well that are expiring soon as well. So if you're curious, then come on board. Let us know. Guys, this will change your kid's life. It comes down to that. It will change your life, but it will also change your kid's life. And we have so many kids and adults who need to feel better and who need to get more resilient, right? And more focused. So be curious. That's my invitation to you. Be curious. The evidence is here. We have it. We have lots of kids who are doing better. Trust it. Come and find out and come and check us out because we have something special. So thanks, girl, for being here. I think it's awesome. I'm so glad to have you with on this journey with me on this journey because we're changing the world. So it's a cool place, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So, okay, guys, contact Diane and let's talk soon or me, but either one of us. Yeah, let's start this journey. It's time.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.